I feel certain perspective shifts where Blue Velvet is concerned when one learns that the original unedited cut ran up to 4 hours long. Blue Velvet would have been the first instance of Lynch's long form, multiple plot lines weaving through a central arc, evidenced in Twin Peaks, Mulholland Drive, and Somewhat Lost Highway, or the rough cuts of Inland Empire. If Blue Velvet isn't a great bastion to trusting one's own creative intuition, composing something so boldly aesthetically convicted, it not only makes a significant critical splash, but actually winds up being a rather profitable art house production, then I do not know what would be. I am happy that the film exists as a 2 hour concise A to B narrative rather than the fever dream ultimate adjacent neo-noir it could have been. Instead, Blue Velvet emerged as one of the most inspired original American or English language films in the entire sound era. It composed an atmosphere and world like no other, an assertiveness of imagery nigh unparalleled, some of the more memorable performances of that decade in American cinema, one of the most captivating scripts to conduce all of the cinematic verisimilitude. I tend to wince at claims that Blue Velvet was the best film of the entire 80s. That reduces certain efforts of world cinema to a degree which is unacceptable, but it's certainly one of the top American or English language films of that decade, I feel rather strongly. To some people, David Lynch will alter the way they identify quote quality unquote in their film going. Blue Velvet in particular is one of the most immediately watchable films ever made, and then either puts one off tremendously or draws you in, and even if it didn't draw you in, then the memory remains, and then you want to rewatch it more so than any film you've ever seen before, maybe because you've never seen anything like it. A viewer experiences the residual post-traumatic echoes which the players of Blue Velvet are subject to. It is one of the more uniquely cinematic of American films to eschew the existence of eye-popping VFX, something even Eraserhead had not avoided. I'm on board with Lynch for the very most part. I've outlined before where I leave the station in the Lost Highway upload. Go see that one if you like. And Blue Velvet is likely one of my three favourites from his compelling filmography.